Hey Sagittarius, I hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be your general life reading for May 15th through the 31st. We're going to take a look at the overall energy that's surrounding you all right now, and then we'll dive into some tarot to look at your current energy, any obstacles, challenges, or what might be hidden from you right now, advice from spirit, and then your potential outcome. And we'll wrap up by pulling one last oracle card to see if there are any final messages for you from spirit. I do like to get all of the cards out before I start interpreting them. So if you want to skip straight to the message and bypass the card pull, you can go ahead and click on the link in the description box below. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. So the first card that we have out for the overall energy surrounding you is Sacral Chakra. The second card that we have out for you is Wealth and Abundance. So let's go ahead and pull one more oracle card to see what energy is surrounding this reading for my Sagittarius collective. Other energies for my Sagittarius collective. Okay, and we have one that came out. And what we have is Healer of the Ages. So we'll see how all of that ties into your reading, but let's get into some tarot for you. We'll start first with your current energy. Okay, all right. Current energy for my Sagittarius collective. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Three of Pentacles upright. And we also have the Princess of Wands. So let's look at any challenges, obstacles, or what's currently hidden from you. We have the Five of Swords upright. For advice from Spirit, we have the Knight of Cups. And for your potential outcome for my Sagittarius collective, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these cards a little bit further. Starting first with your current energy, we have the Knight of Cups. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have the Page of Wands in reverse. For advice from Spirit, we have the Hanged Man in reverse. And for your potential outcome, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so let's grab some oracle cards and see if there are any final messages before we get into the heart of the reading. Okay, so for your current energy, we have growing success and we have patterns. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, we have trust the process. For advice from Spirit, we have one that flipped over. And we have giving and receiving. For potential outcome, we have crisis. Okay, so let's get into this, Sagittarius. And I want to say, as I was shuffling and trying to record your reading, this is literally the third time that I have tried to get things going. I don't know what happened the first go round, but it was like I couldn't talk. Like I could not get the messages out if my life depended on it. And kind of the same thing for the second go round. Like I couldn't even get past 10 seconds. So third time is a charm on this one apparently. So we'll see if that fits into your overall reading. But Sagittarius, it seems like you all have a whole lot going on right now. So we have your sacral chakra, wealth and abundance, and healer of the ages for the overall energy. So this feels as though I don't even know how to describe this energy. It feels as though you are sort of on the cusp of something that is going to lend itself to your abundance and some sort of wish fulfillment. It feels very material, right? Where if you were in sort of a place of lack before, that is not going to be the case going forward. But it's going to require a little bit of work on your part. And I think that this work is going to be sort of healing and putting yourself in a place where you are open to receiving this abundance that's coming in. And I want to point out that what literally just happened as I was trying to get your reading going is that my candle went out. And it almost feels as though you have to reignite that spark, that desire that you have for this abundance, for this dream life. I'm feeling a lot of frustration right now. Like things are just, it's difficult to get things off of the ground for you. And it seems as though there are some things that you need to put to rest, some things that you need to reconcile, come to terms with in order for you to be able to move on to this next iteration. Looking at your current energy, we have the Five of Pentacles or worry in reverse. We have the Three of Pentacles, worry or works upright. We have the Princess of Wands, the Dancer, the Knight of Cups, and two Oracle cards. Growing success, abundance, generosity, be excited, stay on path, improvement, manifesting affluence. And we also have patterns. Be aware of dating patterns. Stop what doesn't work. Subliminals, change subconscious patterns. So I don't feel as though this reading is at all for dating or romance. I have separate readings for that. But what it feels like is that you are now in a place of being tired, right? Of being sort of left out in the cold, being without. You know, it almost feels as though you're looking at other people's lives, other people's stories, other people's existence, their livelihood, and you're looking at it not necessarily from an envious perspective, but from the perception of, why can't that be me? Like, I don't see much of a difference between me and them. Like, I should be able to have that too. And it feels as though right now, you're in a place of wanting that, but not just wanting, but in a place where you're ready to put action behind it. You're willing to work for this goodness that you're seeing from other people. You're ready to sort of offer yourself to the world and get that sort of abundance back, right? You're looking at you're looking at getting this abundance that you feel you rightfully deserve. And it's sort of at the point where I think with this Healer of the Ages card and also looking at, you know, wealth and abundance and sacral chakra, it feels as though you're in a place of being ready and willing to put the work behind healing whatever trauma you've experienced or taking your lessons from things that haven't necessarily worked before and putting that energy, right, after you've put this to bed, putting that energy towards moving forward towards that wealth and abundance that you're looking for, that you see around you, that you feel that you should have and that you are absolutely deserving of. Looking at the challenges, obstacles, and what's hidden, we have the Five of Swords or defeat. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. And we also have trust the process. Everything always works out. Something better is on the horizon. Have total confidence in the universe. I feel like you think that the universe has let you down before. And so it feels like what I'm hearing is constant struggle. Claw and scratch to gain an inch. And that almost feels as though that is what you've grown accustomed to, always having to fight for things, right? Not being able to let go. It's a very tense energy around this and feeling like every centimeter that you gain in life, it's like a hard fought battle. Like, damn, I gotta climb Mount Everest just to get a damn foot in life. And so it's hard for you to trust that things will be smoother. It's hard for you to accept that your right path would be much easier. That it's okay for you to just sort of let go and let flow and trust in the universe. It almost feels as though you have the expectation where you're going to have to put in like 1,000 tons of effort just to get a teeny, teeny little piece of this abundance that you're looking for. So, what we have for the advice from Spirit, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Hanged Man in reverse, and we also have giving and receiving. Everything is energy, reciprocity, give and receive easily to others and yourself, random acts of kindness. So I feel like with these cards, Spirit is saying that, you know what? You're right. Things should be easy. It absolutely should be easy. But where you've been spending a lot of time sort of giving to others, right? Because we have all of this energy with cups and cups, we have the Knight and the Queen. There's going to come a point where you're going to have to decide whether or not that energy that you're giving to other people, that love, that goodness, that abundance that you're giving to others, it's time to start, I think, giving to yourself. That doesn't mean that you have to go out and be a wretch to other folks, but it doesn't have to be a struggle. It should be easy, and I think that that ease starts with you. It starts with giving to yourself, right? All of that love, that affection, that energy, it almost seems as though you have been offering that to any and everybody except for you. And as a result, you're not getting what you need in return. You're not leaving yourself open. It's almost as if you're not accepting that you are worth everything, right? It's hard to I don't know why I am so tongue-tied on your reading, but it really feels as though Spirit is saying that now is the time to pour into yourself. You have to make that decision because all of this energy and effort that you've been giving to everyone else, it hasn't been working for you. And maybe you don't completely remove yourself from other folks, but maybe it's time to dial it back just a little bit. Maybe it's time to break those patterns so you can get into this success mind frame where you take the energy and effort that you've been putting into others and you put that work into yourself and what it is that you want and what you deserve in life. It's that giving to yourself so that you can also receive for yourself as well, instead of giving to others and watching them get those things that you're looking at, those things that have you feeling in lack because they haven't come for you just yet. Looking at the potential outcome, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, and we also have crisis, restructuring life, blessing within, clearing space, bring solution, see deepest needs and emotion. So, Sagittarius, it feels as though what's going to happen for you in the very near future is that you are going to dial back your energy. You are going to dial back your energy from other people who may not necessarily be deserving of everything that you've been offering. And I think that you are going to make the decision to not walk away from your dreams, your needs, your goals, while you're out here supporting everybody and everything else and neglecting yourself. It feels as though you're going to come back to that. It's no longer going to be an afterthought or left behind after you've made sure that everybody else is okay. And what you're going to see coming out of that, with that attention being given back to you, you're going to find that you have created an environment where good things can start coming in. That giving and receiving, when you give to yourself, you're going to put yourself in a place where you're able to receive even more blessings. So you're going to take the time to figure out what it is that you want, what you believe you deserve. You're going to make space for that. And that space is going to start being filled by this wealth and abundance that you've been looking for. So let me grab one last oracle card for you and see if there are any final messages from Spirit. Okay. And we have 2 cards that came out for you. The first one that we have is You Do You. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. And then the second card that we have, step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer. Get some. So what I'm feeling with these 2 cards is that Spirit is saying that now is the time for you to focus on you. You have been giving so much to everyone else that you've neglected you, your wants, your needs, right? And it's time for you to indulge. Give to you. Give to yourself. Do things that make you happy. Reevaluate and restructure your life. There's only but so much you can do for the people around you. Now it's time for you to do for yourself. Like, Spirit is literally telling you, come get some. For you, not for everybody. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Sagittarius. I hope that this was helpful, and I hope that it resonated with you somehow. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future readings. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.